We've already started our official preparation for the upcoming NBA season. I just previewed the Atlantic Division from Eastern Conference, so if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. Today, let's switch the coasts. Let's go to the Western Conference. Hey guys, Purple Prince here, and this time we're taking a look at the Northwest Division. The Northwest Division features 4 teams that made the playoffs last year. One of them was Oklahoma City Thunder, who this year shouldn't be making the playoffs. They lost Paul George and Russell Westbrook, the 2 best players from their last year's squad. But let's dig a bit further into the player rotations. So, the Utah Jazz lost their point guard Ricky Rubio, but they got a better one in Mike Conley. They also signed one of the best league shooters in Bojan Bogdanovic, agreed with Jeff Green, so their squad should be ready to make the playoffs this season as well. Denver Nuggets? I don't remember what they did. I want to see Bol Bol, but otherwise they've been so quiet. But if everything goes well, and hopefully it does, they will see their rookie Michael Porter Jr. in action. That's some exciting stuff. He's been battling injuries, but without them he was one of the hottest prospects coming into the 2018 NBA draft. Minnesota Timberwolves? They signed Jordan Bell, they now have Jared Culver, and that's pretty much it. They lost some key pieces from their non-playoff squad from last year in Derrick Rose and Taj Gibson. And let's not forget about Luol Deng. Oklahoma City probably had the biggest turnaround. They traded away Paul George and Russell Westbrook, but to be honest, that project wasn't working anyway. They got back Chris Paul, who probably will also be traded, but otherwise have some great young pieces to build around. I'm not crying about this if I'm an OKC fan. The end goal is to win a title, and it wasn't happening with that duo, so who knows, maybe in the future this proves to be a great move. And the Blazers, they switched up some guys from their bench. They lost Seth Curry but added Pau Gasol right from retirement home. They also extended Zach Collins, Rodney Hood, and added Hassan Whiteside, so this team will be a bit different. So with all that in mind, which team has the best roster? To me, it's the Denver Nuggets. I love what Utah Jazz did this summer. They added some real good pieces to the good team they already had. But Denver Nuggets just seemed too good. They already had a very good team last year, and if Michael Porter Jr. starts playing and is healthy, and if you can somehow make Bol Bol resemble Manute Bol, you got a hell of a team there. Oh, just one thing. Jokic, buddy, you were the best player last year on the Nuggets, but FIBA World Cup performance was awful. You gotta get in shape, dude. The Utah Jazz, like I said, I love their additions. They have a good point guard, added some shooting, they still have that defense and Donovan Mitchell as well, so their team is in a good spot to contend this year. Hopefully every part of the team works. You have a point guard who is all-star caliber, you can be deadly from the 3 now, the teams can attack you at the rim because Rudy Gobert is waiting for you there. Oh man, this will be such a fun team if everyone meshes well together, of course. Portland Trail Blazers is a wild card for me. They should make the playoffs. If they can make Hassan work again, they'll have a Defensive Player of the Year candidate, so their rim will be protected and they have some good shooting all around the team. The wild card for me is, will this guard duo ever work? And with a sadness in my face, I think that it won't. They have their guards set for the next several years, but really when it matters the most, they, or at least one of them, disappears. And that's a big problem. Hassan won't be that dominant scorer, nor will Zach Collins. Rodney Hood can score here and there, but he isn't consistent. So to me, when they build their team around guards and it hasn't worked, I would look for something different. Personally, I would try to replace CJ McCollum with someone who still shoots and defends. I don't know, maybe they see something I don't see, and maybe this year will be different. Good luck to them. Oklahoma City. Wow, did that team blow up in like what, a day? From a disappointing exit in the playoffs to Paul George trade, to Westbrook trade, and now they're left rebuilding. Chris Paul will probably get traded, and it's a bit sad because I actually would like Chris Paul on OKC. They have some young players around, and Chris Paul could actually do what he does the best, which is to pass the ball, set up teammates. It's too bad their timelines just don't work. With Westbrook and George, the ball kinda stopped. and I think that was the reason why in the end they weren't successful. You never even thought that someone else could take a shot besides those two, so you kinda knew what you were going against. And we'll have to monitor the head coach job, obviously. Maybe not this year, since the expectations are lowered drastically, but I wouldn't rule out a change in that position. That leaves us with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Yeah, I don't know where that franchise is going. They have 2 max players, only one of whom can really be classified as a max player, and even with Cat, I don't know about you, something's missing. Maybe it's the wins and that's why I forget about him, or maybe some better defense, I don't know. When I think of the very best big man in this game, I don't automatically think of him. And besides them, what else there is to mention? A weak starting 5, a weak bench, no chances next year in the playoffs whatsoever, and yeah, they're just the regular Timberwolves. So this is how I think these teams will be ranked at the end of the regular season. I think Denver wins the division, Utah comes in 2nd, Portland is 3rd, OKC 4th, and Minnesota will be the bottom feeder of this division. Right now I think the first 3 places will get to the playoffs. I left OKC out of the playoff picture for obvious reasons. I think the best player in the division is Damian Lillard, and here's my full top 10 division players. You might see some unexpected faces there, and I'm sure you will disagree with this list, so let's discuss that in the comments. These are the awards I would give out for the players of this division. The best scorer, Damian Lillard. The best passer, Mike Conley. The best rebounder, Rudy Gobert. The best shot blocker, Rudy Gobert. The MVP, Damian Lillard. So that's it about the Northwest Division. Thanks for watching, guys. Do you agree with my assessments? Who do you see as the king of this division? The best player, and maybe you see teams like the Thunder or the Timberwolves making a splash? Whatever your thought is, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and share this video, and as always, press that subscribe button to show your support. Thanks. This is Purple Prince, and I'm out.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right?